my name's Taylor. Oh, hold on. Hi, my name's Taylor. I make spirituality and lifestyle content, and if any of that interests you, you guys should definitely stick to the end of this video. And if you like it, then make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And this video is actually going to be a lot different than the videos that I've done before because I'm going to be posting more spirituality content along with my lifestyle content. So if you guys like both of those, again, stick around. So today's video is actually going to be about change, because I am not the same person I was a year ago. I'm gonna keep those videos up. I was contemplating deleting them, or not deleting them, but making them private. I was contemplating on doing that, but I'm not going to, just because the proof is in the progress, you know? And those videos just go to show that everyone's going to change, and they may be really cringy, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I post that? That's so embarrassing. It's just like, you're gonna be different. And at that time I had different friends with different emotions, different thoughts, and different outlooks on the world with a completely different maturity standpoint. And so now I'm here a year later giving my aspect or my thoughts on how I feel now. So yeah, I just want to talk about how I was last year. Last year, and this is not a past thing, this is like still occurring, but I just think that, but basically last year, I was just really struggling with who I was as a person. I wasn't really satisfied with the way I looked, the way I acted, the way I dressed, and I just really didn't like myself. And I surrounded myself around toxic people that made me hate myself, that made me not like who I was. And the whole point of having friends, having people around you, is to make you feel better about yourself. People to lift you up, and for there to be an equal give and take. If there's always give, or take, the balance it's not scaling, and it leads to a lot of just problems. I used to have, and this is actually one of my friends at the time, I'll call them tall because they were really tall compared to me. They would always say really terrible things about me, and then they'd like say, oh, it's a joke. And yeah, while it may have been a joke, behind every joke there's some truth behind it. And let's be serious, if you have a friend that's always being shady or always has something to say or a snarky comment, you can definitely expect it to be a little truth behind it. Now, I'm not saying every joke is meant to be shady, but you know when something is meant to be shady or degrading. And that's when boundaries are being pushed, and it really left me with self-image issues, which further held back my growth because it tried to make me something that I wasn't. I started working out and pushing myself and stressing myself every single day. I didn't want to be treated that way. So I tried to do something that wasn't out of love for myself. And it never goes well when you do that. So yeah, that's just a little thing that further held back my growth. And then I had a conformed mindset. I was scared to let people know the things, or to do the things that I actually liked to do, because I was scared and I wanted people to like me. That was my biggest problem. I wanted people to like me. I wanted people to find my personality attractive, or like the way I dress, the way I act. I wanted people to like me. So I tried to do things, or be a people pleaser, or be the funny girl, you know, make everybody laugh, just put myself out there to really get people to like me. And during that summertime of 2020, where those pictures were taken around May, August, those type of times, I was not happy. I was not happy because I was not being myself. I was being what I thought was best, and I didn't really necessarily understand at that point that I didn't like myself or that I was trying to be someone else, but I was 100% not happy in that time. And I find myself now sometimes comparing myself to others, but what I'm trying to realize more is that you are you. Okay, no matter what you do, at the end of the day, you are still you. Okay, looking at all these girls on TikTok, I used to just feel so depressed and sad, or going on Instagram and seeing people have these super fun lives where they're just living their best lives 24/7, always getting out and getting happy, doing the things that I wish I could do. I always found myself comparing my life and my experiences and things like that to other people. It's unrealistic. No one's happy all the time. I don't know how to tell you guys this. Nobody is 100% happy all the time. And if they are, that's not healthy. You're not supposed to be happy all the time. Those emotions are there for a reason. And that's why you release them and you let them go. You are able to feel sorrow. You are able to feel sonder. You are able to feel these things so that they don't get bottled up. Because if you bottle them up, you're going to break. You're going to break and you're going to have a mental breakdown and you're really going to feel bad. So just know that when you compare yourself to others, you're putting yourself at an unrealistic standard to be somebody else. And nobody is ever going to be somebody else 100% realistically. You may have certain traits as others, or the way you think, or the way you process things, but no one is ever going to be someone else. No matter how hard you try, no matter if you try to look like them, you try to act like them, you're still you, and you have to live with yourself at the end of the day. So you might as well do what you want to do anyways, because I promise you, when you stop focusing on trying to be somebody else, a lot more people that actually like you for you will come around. I promise you. When I was being myself, or when I wasn't being myself, I was attracting the wrong type of people. I was letting in the wrong type of people into my life. People that were rude, people that were angry, people that were hateful with low vibrations. And it gave me that low vibrational energy. You do not want that. You do not want that, because those people that I was hanging around were not happy within themselves. They were haters. They were not good, okay? And I'm not trying to sub anybody in this video, but you just gotta look at the energy as a whole. And it was not good, because I know me being around those people did not make me happy. I was conformed to those people because I was scared that there was nothing else left for me, that there were nothing outside of those people. And so I had to stay with the person or the people that I was hanging around, because if I didn't have them, I had nobody. But that's false. You're always going to have yourself. That's another thing. Your relationship with self should be the most important. And if you spend your life trying to please other people, you will lose your relationship with self. And when you lose your relationship with self, you lose every other relationship around you. Every other tower around you crumbles when you do not have that relationship with self, because your relationship with self is the root to everything. Think of you as a tree. Think of your body, your embodiment of an aura. Think of your embodiment of an aura, and then think of the roots coming out of you and spreading on to all these different branches and all these different endeavors. If you do not take care of the root, if you do not water the seed inside of you, everything around you will crumble. Your flowers will turn black and they will start to fall, okay? So just understand that you don't have to be somebody else. Always going to be someone that loves something about you. You may think, why would anybody like something about me? Like I'm ugly and I don't like the way my teeth looks. I don't like the way I talk. I don't like the way I act. I don't like this. I don't like that. There is always going to be somebody that wishes they were you. And I've had like close friends or family members tell me that around that time when I was super depressed and low vibrational energy, that they wish they were me. And I just sit back and I'm like, what? You wish you were who? When? Why? And I just would tell them how super depressed I was and how I hated myself and I just didn't want to be who I was. And people would tell me they wish they were me, and I would be like, what? You do not want to be me. You don't want to have these problems. And so it just really makes you take a look at life full circle and realize that just when you be yourself and you let your authentic self flourish and grow, so many opportunities will open up for you. You'll meet so many amazing people that are actually meant for you, that will water your seeds and you will water theirs, equal give and take. It will be a healthy bond, a healthy relationship, because you do not have to hang around toxic people. Those are things that you can cut off. They're killing your flower inside. Keeping them around is deading your flower. You need to be able to let them go, because when you let bad things go, good things can come in. For every door that closes, another one will open. For every window that closes, another window will open. There will always be another opportunity, and you don't have to force yourself to be around things that do not benefit you or do not water your seed. Everyone has their own process and their own sacred journey, because we all are just spiritual beings living a human experience. We are all here for a reason and a season and a purpose, and you have to understand what your purpose is, and that will help you find yourself to a new degree. That will help you grow and flourish in your own way possible. But you have to understand that you need to first be yourself and be happy within, which is going to be a whole nother video, because I can't even capture all of this in one video. This is just about change and transformation, and honestly where to start. It's just, you have to understand what's making you sad, what's making you depressed, what's making you not want to wake up, and then try to do less of that. I'm not saying you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be happy with self. You're going to have the best relationship with self. You're going to love everything about you. It's going to take some time. I'm still not there. Some things about myself I wish I could change, but you have to understand that it's not going to. I was made this way for a specific reason, and it's encoded in me, okay? It's not going away. And so you have to understand that you are all you have. And if you look in the mirror and tell yourself degrading things every day, that's all you will ever be. I used to be the type of person that would call myself ugly, would say this, would say that. That's all you're ever going to be if you believe it. I swear. I always like to tell people this. You are only what you believe you are. Like, we all have so much potential and we all have so much more power than we realize, but because we are so engraved in society's standards and what we think we are supposed to be, we miss out on what we actually are. And so you just have to understand the beauty of yourself. You have so much light and your aura shines so bright, but you have to understand that no one can make you understand how great you really are. And so one thing I want you guys to do for me today is to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are beautiful, and promise yourself that you're going to do something good for yourself today, because that's what it's all really about. You can't love anyone else until you have that relationship with self, that you are content with who you are. And if you're not, work towards it. Again, it's a process. It's not going to just, you're going to wake up one day and be like, oh, I feel great, I love myself. That's not how it goes most of the time. Everyone's journey is different. Sometimes it may work like that for someone else, but just understand that we are all on our own divine journey, okay? So just challenge who you think you are and try new things, because you never know, okay? And love yourself. Water that seed in your heart, and in your soul, and be the best person that you can be, because that's what it's all really about. We're here to love. That's it. Our only goal here on earth, in my opinion, is to love. We are all here to love. But if you like this video, let me know what you guys want to see more. I love spirituality content. It's just something that is already and always set heavy on my heart, just because I love making people smile and I love being real with people, because the truth is, no one's always going to be happy all the time. And one thing about social media that can become so toxic is that you only see when people is happy, not when they're sad. So it makes you miserable if you feel like, oh, everybody else around me is happy and I'm sad. That's not the case. And so that's why I'm here to spread more videos like Hindz or Trinity, where they post this type of content. And if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave links to their channels below where they post content similar to this. And again, guys, please take care of yourself. There's only one you, and you have to love yourself within. Much love. Only here for love. And I do love you all.